The greatest common factor for 42, 35 and 14 is 7. Next, I have to look at the variables. I have c, but I don't have c over here. That's why c is not going to be part of my common factor. That's why I'm going to go right now to d. I have d to the second, d to the third, and d to the fifth. D is the part of every single term in my polynomial. That's why I'm going to choose the one with the lowest exponent. D to the second. In order to find what I'm supposed to write inside of the parentheses, you have to divide every single term of my polynomial by the common factor. 7d squared. 7d squared. 7d squared. 42 divided by 7 is 6. Have to copy down c. d squared and d squared will cancel out. Copy down positive sign. 35 divided by 7 is 5. d to the third divided by d to the second. You have to keep the base and subtract the exponents. 3 minus 2 is 1, that's why I keep d. Copy the sign. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Copy c. And d to the fifth divided by d to the second. Keep the base and subtract the exponents. Let's check if this is the answer to the problem. I have 7d squared times 6c. This is 42cd squared. 7d squared times 5d is 35d to the third. 7d squared times 2cd to the third is equal 14cd to the fifth. So this is the solution to my problem. Let's take a look at the second example. The common factor for 10, 15, and 5, the greatest common factor, is 5. Now, I have a to the fourth, a to the second, and a to the third. A is the part of every single term in this expression. I have to always choose the one with the lowest exponent. B, b, b to the third. I have to choose the one with the lowest exponent, that's why I have b. What I'm supposed to write inside of the parentheses? Divide every single term of your original polynomial by the common factor. 5a squared b. 5a squared b. 5a squared b. 10 divided by 5 is 2. a to the fourth divided by a to the second. I have to keep the base and subtract the exponents. I have a to the second power. b and b will cancel out. 15 divided by 5 is 3. A to the second divided by a to the second, both of them are going to be cancelled. B divided by b, they cancel out each other. Plus 5 divided by 5 is 1. They cancel out each other. A to the third divided by a to the second. Keep the base and subtract the exponents. 3 minus 2 is 1. I don't write exponent 1. And I have b to the third divided by b to the first. Keep the base and subtract the exponents. So 3 minus 1 will give me 2. Let's verify if this is correct answer. 5 times 2 gives me 10. A to the second power times a to the second power gives me a to the fourth. And I have to copy down b. 5a squared b times 3 gives me 15a squared b. 5a squared b times ab squared is 5a cubed b cubed. This is the solution to my problem.